Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to our Quantum Psychic Akashic Readings, Clearings, Healings, Predictions, Spirit Guide, Introductions, Past Lives, Future Timelines, Pet Healings, Psychic Mediumship, Home Clearing, and much more with my
Oh.
wonderful co-host, Viviane Heller. Woohoo! Viviane's here again.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Beautiful day here. I'm grateful to be here and grateful to be of service. So, thank you.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here. I'm Thank you for everyone's kind love and support. I haven't it's so rare that I'm ill now that when I had a cold, I was like I was going through like all these symptoms, including like some nightmarish couple of nights of sleep, which were
Oh, yeah.
and I've got to share this dream, right? It's too long to share in this video. But I
Mm-hmm.
on my travels over the weekend, I tried to record a video about this incredible lucid dream I had. So profound. Um, two different videos, both just disappeared magically. Um, so there must be a reason. There must be something I'm saying in them that I need to like continue to evolve. So excited to share that. And thank you for your lovely feedback about our family's new motorhome. We're really excited for all the adventures. We did have some as well as the good luck, the bad luck, including when we were going to privately sell our caravan, the trailer. Turns out it had tons of damp issues, which we knew nothing about. It's not that old, just
Oh,
5 or so years
yeah.
old, and it's had like an internal heating system, like a
Mm-hmm.
radiator had been leaking onto the floor, which didn't know about. So when they came to measure it and check it for damp, like, oh, it's a wreck. It's like, but it looks amazing. um, so that was very different in the price that we. But with the good news is at least we managed to trade it in. Um, I still have to sell our camper van, so you'll see me this coming weekend. This is why we're just on
Mm-hmm.
mainly why we're just on Monday today for live stream.
Yeah.
I'll be taking another journey back down south, all in one day, I think, which would be a 4 hour train journey and then a 4 or 5 hour drive back, and then preparing our old camper van for sale. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a little bit of an epic adventure. But if you like the idea of our old camper van, at a clearly a reduced price, I think it's about half the price it's worth from when you just bought it 2 years ago. So um, everything for a reason. It'll maybe mean that for both the caravan, at least we wouldn't have sold it to someone and it was actually a wreck and they didn't know. So at least we're picking up the bill for someone
Mm-hmm.
else. And then also with our camper van, at least someone else will be able to. It's much more affordable than what we
Yeah.
bought it
Well, I'm in the US. If I were closer, I'll, I'll, I'll be interested. But I'm in the US, so I can't buy your computer. I
at.
can't even look at it because it would be fun to do that, to drive around and travel.
Darcy Turner says if I lived in Scotland, I'd buy it. I
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it costs too much to ship as well. Like I think it would cost more than it's worth. You could just buy one cheaper in the
Yeah.
US.
Hmm.
Um, it often feels like everything's just more expensive in the UK for sure.
Yeah, one of my friends is doing that. She's driving with, traveling with her husband and their dog, too. And
Oh, wonderful.
decided that they sold their house, and that's what they do now. Travel around.
Wow. Well, let's get started. And happy
Hmm.
holidays to those who are celebrating. And also, I woke up to the news of the uh, earthquake. Was it magnitude 6? Was it in Afghanistan? Um, and there's always lots going on around our world. So also
Hmm.
just just sending our love to everyone that's affected by ongoing world events.
Yeah.
Um, and this is our way of helping give back to the rest of the world for you putting your requests in. So please do put your requests in capitals. Um, and we
Hmm.
tag them. You can't see us tag them, but we tag them for both Viviane and I's channels because we're multicasting on both.
Hmm.
Um, and then we will randomly pick them and work through your request. If you're asking on behalf of someone else, please, including a pet or any
Yes.
other being, please please do ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
I also have lots of water today, which is good because
Yeah, got my water.
I'm running out of screen. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and also floods in India. Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that. So let's get started with creating a safe space. And to do so, please join us as this helps us help you. So take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Focus your attention on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light through the top of your head, up into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up to the highest frequency dimension of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards through the root of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core, the very heart of Mother Earth, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, of Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, and ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with today's messages and healings. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and the replay across both Viviane and I's channels, setting the intention that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission and all of our highest good love and compassion can see us, access us, or exist within this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Viviane and I, our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. We also invite in Archangel Metatron for assistance with the Akashic Records. We're here today to assist you with your requests. Please put them in all capitals into the chat on both Viviane and I's channels, and we will randomly work through them, as many as we reasonably can. And so it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I'm creating a safe space, I'm just going to, like I'm sending myself to sleep and just drift off in this lovely little world. Thank you, everyone, for coming along today. It's an honor to receive your requests and to assist you as best we can. We're just
Mhm.
we're just double checking, aren't we? This is where I try not to. You're so fast on tagging them, and I'm like, I want to tag them too.
There's
Um,
one. There's one that it was not yet. So go ahead.
Thank you.
At least
Yeah,
one that I
I
see.
think I've got that. Oh, two. Thing is, you never know if it's just a delay in updating. 3,
Uh-huh.
4 anymore.
Yeah, there's one that I can see towards the end, towards the bottom there.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's going to go first?
Would
Do you want me to
oh,
go first?
sure. Yeah, we can go first. I'll check for new requests as you were looking. I just saw.
Okay, doke. Put a little music on. I'm so used to having Patch with me. He's I missed him for 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay, choosing our first request for today. My random beatbox machine. Beep bop, bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep bop, beep. Ace, Ace. Let us know if you're still here. We've only just submitted, so I'll just check. Now I'm getting drawn into my own song. Ace, let us know if you're here. Please say hello. Yes, hi, I am here. Fantastic. And I'll just turn down the music. Okay, thank you, Ace, for your request. I'm excited to help. So, hi, John and Viviane. This is Maria. Do you see anything around work, career, and life purpose right now, or even relocation for my highest good and timeline? Thank you for assistance. Well, thank you for your request, Maria. And forgive me if I keep calling you Ace. Let's see what comes through for you. So, just asking Maria, Ace, your guides and higher self step forwards to help answer this question about career and location. I'm being shown. It's quite cool. It's this like, wish I could draw. There's a diagram of your career, and then an opportunity opening up, and then the career leading to a location change. And this, your guide has just put they put their hand on my head. My whole whole left side of my brain, the creative side, just suddenly started sparking and igniting. This really beautiful feeling. There's this very creative aspect to your expansion in your career. And okay, and I think I think this next message is stop me asking so many questions, which is, shh, Maria's not meant to know yet. Like you're not really allowed to know what it is that happens, but you'll know it. If I was in your shoes, Maria, the experiences I describe it as you'll feel it. You'll feel it so powerfully when this opportunity arrives. It's not long either. It's just, within a few weeks, like something like 3, 4 weeks. And it just, when it comes your way, you're like, and I'm not sure that it's immediately tied. Remember, it's like a connection of career, then location. It wasn't just new job at new location. It's more like there's a link between them. And it's one then the next. And so you'll know it when it comes, and it'll feel so wonderful. And I love that your guide put their hand on my head and just made the creative side of my brain really tingle. So you may also experience that. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, that's interesting. My head is tingling too, and I saw a bridge at first, and then Maria driving a car crossing the bridge, and I heard you're driving. So yeah, you're driving, your control. So goes with what you're saying that once she um, knows once she's aware of this opportunity that she'll make a move, and she'll know that is the right move for her. And it was an easy way over this bridge. There was no, heavy traffic. It was smooth drive. So yeah, that's part of the message too.
Well, that's cool.
Hmm.
I just love that feeling. It reminds me of the feeling I never really knew when I left my corporate job exactly what I'd be doing day to day in this new career. The feeling of it was so expansive, was
Mm.
so huge, and
Yeah,
I felt really similar energy with you, Maria.
yeah,
Thank you.
that's exciting. And it made me think of the Golden Gate Bridge because I've always been fascinated about that bridge. I thought it was so beautiful, and it kind of gave me that feeling of going over a beautiful bridge like that. So
Beautiful.
thank you for your um, request, Maria. And
Thank you, Maria. Yeah, yeah, if it helps you,
hmm
let us
and
know. Um, and welcome back to Elif. Love to see you again, Elif. Hope you're doing
yes.
well. Let us know in the chats. Um, Asa says, thank you. The feeling you describe is exactly what I was tuning into. I come from a rigid academic administrative
Mm,
background, but have been really wanting to fulfill my creative aspect. Wow.
wonderful.
I don't know why my voice is just doing funny things about creative aspect. It's like I turn into Darth Vader. I'm so creative. Um, but yeah, that's so powerful. Thank you for sharing that. It really helps. Helps my conscious mind. Right? I can feel it in my heart. My mind's like, what have I even just said? What does that even mean to Maria? I don't know yet. Um,
Hmm.
you just learn to trust it, right?
Yes. And okay, I'm ready to select our next request. Thank you for posting all in caps.
Yes, please do put all your requests in capitals, and we are randomly picking them. Say hello in the chat if your request is called.
Okay. Carole Linkist, please say hi in the chat.
Thank you for your request. Are you here? I always try and spell people's names. Straight so fast.
Is here,
Carol, thank
yeah. Thank you, Carol. You're asking, okay, can you send, okay, you want to heal and clear tongue and mouth symptoms. And you're saying you have asked guides, whomever they are, to help you. Okay.
Wonderful.
And mouth. Right.
Asking Carol and your guides to step forward to assist you with your healing. I'm being shown a bit of detail from Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. It's really rare. I see them both
Mm-hmm.
and jump straight in, and they're trying to show me specifics. And you said your tongue. I was seeing something around your teeth. They're asking me to trace your tongue down down to the throat and throat chakra.
Mm-hmm.
I do see something. It's a it's horrible even describing this sensation. There's this feeling of almost if you put your own, please don't do this at home. If if you were putting your hand like down your into your mouth, like deep into your mouth, you'd it's like that sensation of something being there and it going quite far back down into the throat. Um, I'm really fascinated by why both archangels have shown up. They seem to be having a bit of discussion about what is Carole's, like what's serving your highest good and what's not. What do you see so far, Viviane?
I see it looks like a rubber band around her tongue. And that feeling that you described, I felt something is almost related to things that she wants to say and express, but instead, let's say when you like swallow that, and then it just
Mhm.
stuck here and accumulated. And there's a feeling, uh, a little bit of heaviness here, almost if it had like a lot of sand or something here. It's not making my throat like scratch or anything, but it's like the sensation of that heaviness here. If you had like a pile of sand at the bottom of my throat.
As you were saying that, I kept hearing tongue tied, because I was asking like, what's the band? What's the
Mm-hmm.
um? How can we help? There is some connections with past lives.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel there's this tension between some of this experience, even just bringing your awareness to it, Carol. Like even you asking for clearing for tongue and mouth symptoms is hugely powerful. The reason why it's so powerful is because as soon as you're bringing your conscious awareness to these challenges that you have, you're realizing that there's a problem, and that in every problem there's an opportunity for a lesson to learn. And it feels that some of this, like it's a repeating past life pattern that's coming back to say, I'm not I'm not done yet. I'm not fully healed yet. And this is your soul saying, I think we can do it in Carol's lifetime. I think this is the time to face it. Um, and yeah, the like you're saying, the it's like the opposite feeling of, instead of truth being so freely flowing, like my Dragonlight language song this morning, like rah, it just opens right up. There's no resistance. It doesn't hurt at
Mm-hmm.
all to do. And it's the opposite, right? Like that feeling of the tongue being tied with this rubber band, and then this kind of almost like blocking, like something's being shoved down your throat. And this
Yeah.
does feel a past life witch wound memory, like that feeling
Mm-hmm.
of holding you back.
Yeah, John, when you mentioned past life, initially I saw an image of her tongue being cut
Mm.
off. So, um,
And I do feel it's because um, often others would see us as witches,
mm-hmm.
sages, healers, oracles. Uh, we'd be using our voice. They thought
Yeah.
our power was from our voice,
Mm-hmm.
because they would hear the expression, they'd hear the magic to them. They would, just like we're communicating just now. And the irony is, it's all from the heart, but it's always a throat that they went for to, and especially in public display, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if this band around the tongue is ready to be released. I'm just talking to your higher self as well, Carol. If it wasn't quite so gross for me to attempt to show you this with my tongue on camera, feels like about like halfway down,
Yeah.
and just like gripped around. It was like it's like coiled around, and it causes the tongue to kind of slightly fold in on
Mm-hmm.
itself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see if we can remove this gently. interesting. Your throat and your throat chakra and higher self are saying, I'm not sure I'm ready. Not sure I'm ready yet. And what I'm going to do is just help. So I'm going to leave the band on. What I've done is brought it forwards more to the tip of your tongue. And this is all very symbolic of our language as well. Like, I've got that thing I want to say. It's on the tip of my tongue. So,
Yeah.
so it's just on the edge. And what I'm going to do is really soften it so
Hmm.
that you can then decide whether and when you want to remove it. And I'll ask for clear steps about how you can do that. So let's just help soften this with source love energy.
Hmm.
Highest dimension of source above. Then grounding into earth. Okay. And for the clear steps for Carole to remove this. It's like this little rhyme. Well, it is a little rhyme. It's like a little poem. Your guide saying, I'm done with what's on the tip of my tongue. And you just stick your tongue out and you're picking this off, imagining a band,
Mm.
little rubber bands on your tongue and just taking it off and throwing it away. It feels like you would repeat it a few times, at least once a day for 5 days. I'm done with what's on the tip of my tongue. And then you can add what you want. Like, I release myself. I speak my truth. I'm ready now. I'm ready to release. And let's also just look around the rest of the mouth because it feels like I saw a few other things around the teeth. I think these are just, I can really feel my throat chakra going as I'm saying this. They're like little leech entities just laying on the teeth themselves. And your guide saying truth. The teeth are about truth.
Hmm.
Truth teeth. It's hard enough to say. Okay, so let's just help clear these out. Also down the throat chakra. Okay, return to source or never return here again. Okay, good. Well, Archangel Raphael says, yes, Jon, perfect balance of helping you directly, Carole, and then you learning a bit more about how to help yourself.
Yeah.
And very much this is your journey, an opportunity of empowerment. And if we just fully ran in all guns blazing and just, completely cleared out your throat chakra, the chances are that kind of wounding would manifest again because it's the root cause is really you're being asked to open up your heart and speak, as Viviane says, speak more truth, to no longer hold back. I hope it helps you, Carole.
Yes.
In the chat.
Yeah, I heard as after you did that, I heard you can speak your truth now.
Beautiful.
So, yes, wonderful. So, okay, my turn. I mean, sorry, your turn. I just chose Carole, your turn.
Other me.
It's too early for that, Viviane. I'm confused.
Okay. Sarah, shoot.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Just please say hi in the chat, Sarah.
Oh, Carole says, I'm getting chills. I felt something in my throat chakra. Much help. Wow. Oh, thank you, Carole. Well done, you. Well done for. It's such a funny thing as a human to say, well done for asking. It sounds so patronizing, and yet it's a big thing, right? Sometimes I forget, what it is. A big thing to ask publicly for help. So well done. And Sarah's here.
Nice.
Sarah says, hello. I would please like a clearing and healing so I can feel the confidence and self-love so I can do what I need for my own growth. wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very empowering. Thank you.
Okay.
Just asking Sarah and your guide step forwards for healing and clearing. And as I'm scanning you, Sarah, I see around your heart. I was just talking to your heart and your solar plexus, and they're saying your solar plexus is saying, I lost my love. I lost my love for myself again. And very, very quickly I was drawn to your body, you know, that loving your body again, learning how to love yourself again, inside and outside. And this lack of connection between the two, this is definitely an area we need to work on. Okay, well, what is this? There's some other entity interested in Sarah. Let's try to establish what this is. Really fascinating. So I'm just making sure this other entity I'm aware of. This is a very dark, low vibration entity. Just making sure it's not actually here. It's not in our session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And just making sure Archangel Michael's just checking as well. What I heard was I'm this it's a really creepy voice. I'm not going to give power to it. This echo that was resonating around your aura, Sarah, was I'm these words like I'm very interested in you, and that I'm just waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. So there's this this feeling of impending, you know, well, the emotion is impending doom, but it's not doom that would actually happen. It just feels like it would be more gradual, um, like continued degradation of your happiness and health if you allowed any being into your aura, into your body. So this is just a memory. It's like an echo that's of the energy that's still residual in your aura. And I would, it's not attached. It's not, you know, you're not attacked. You're not being negatively influenced or attacked by something demonic. It's more that continued paths of this. Sometimes it takes weeks, months, years, lifetimes, you know, that you can be subject to or more at risk of some of these challenges. Good news is nothing can touch you when you're happy and high vibration and filled with that self-love. The other message is that it's important for you to relearn this process of building and cultivating your self-love. And we can definitely help like clear your energy and help you even help reconnect different chakras together and talk more freely. I would encourage you to, if you're not already, invested in it on a daily basis, really focusing on developing your self-love. And it's a cultivation, right? Self-love's a gift only you can give to yourself. And so the more you practice it each day,
Mm-hmm.
and the more that you tell yourself, I love you, I love me, Carole, it's Carole, Sarah, I love me, I love me. Um, this is a great, you know, practice, a great start for your journey. And just before I do, I'll ask you, Viviane, in a moment. I'll just post the self-love meditation here. So this was recently changed from premium to free, so that it's open
Mm-hmm.
to anyone. Please do try that. It's filled with practices I use to help cultivate self-love, and it's in particular for you, Sarah, around the solar plexus and heart, which will really help you. Sarah was asking, Is it an old entity or something new trying to get in? I'd say something new, keeping an eye on you, not trying to get in yet. It was kind of pointing at your heart and solar plexus, looking for beings that ultimately are disconnected from their own self love because they're much easier to manipulate.
Yeah, it puts you in a
Uh,
vulnerable position when you're low like that, and you don't have the self love and
yeah,
that higher vibration around you. I heard for you, Sarah. I saw an image of your heart, and your heart looked sad, and it was holding a like a tissue and drying its tears and saying, "Love me like I love you." And then I saw now practice that will uh, help your heart. So touch your heart with your left hand, and then your solar plexus with your other hand, and tell your heart, "I love you." No, I'm sorry. I wrote down, "You are safe, you are loved, and you are strong." And say that to your heart. Continue to talk to your heart and nurture your heart. And so, yeah, it's for you to nurture your heart daily, nurture yourself daily, and ground your energy daily. And journaling positive affirmations will be helpful. I just saw an image of you writing on a journal now. Certainly, the meditation will be amazing to help you, John's meditation, to help you cultivate and nurture that self love and raise your vibration. And you're feeling a little, I see that your question, like, you need for your own growth. It's because I'll see you want changes in your life, and you're feeling a little vulnerable right now about that. But to cultivate that self love and send love to your heart and your solar plexus will help you build that confidence and that strength as you move forward. And I saw, John, I saw it was a shadow like behind her. It wasn't like, to me, it didn't look completely black. It was like a darker, like gray. But yeah, it was not attached to her. It was, like you said, interesting to her. It was looking at her as a possible target. Um,
yeah. And this happens all the time.
mhm.
In fact, it's happened to me likely
Yeah.
multiple times. So just whilst we don't talk about it much as humans about these, the darker forces, I think the other way I describe this, Sarah, is that I also believe that we create our own demons, if you like. We create our own darkest challenges in our lives. And this is it's like a friendly warning, it's saying, this is a great time for you to act. It's a great time for you to cultivate your self love, and you have nothing to fear as you continue on that path. And just one more minute each day, every 5 more minutes, every 10 more minutes, that you take effort and energy and love, developing your own self love again. Um, it all helps you. And in my personal journey with self love, sometimes it means, for me, at a very human level, is like, that moment when, if you're ever holding your phone like this, right, you're on selfie
Hmm.
mode and you're looking down. Uh, Hang on, let me try this. Here's a vulnerable share. That's what I see. I see like this grumpy old man. I'm like, oh my god, I've just turned on my phone, and is that me? And I must admit, it whilst it's
Yeah.
still visually like surprising, it's not like, oh, where's my YouTube light, or maybe I can have a filter or something. Um, those moments of when you catch yourself in
Hmm.
those darkest moments, right? It's learning to love those the most. They're the ones that really need your love.
Yeah.
Like that little love note that you found, Viviane, was so beautiful in the heart. Um, it's not the
Hmm.
shiny, happy, smiley aspects of us that need much more self love. It's the darker, more shameful parts. Um, And yeah, if you can learn to love those parts, then you know what, uh, we should do that when we're like early dating stages, right? Like, will you love me when I'm poor? And like, will you love me when I'm like this? And they're like, ah.
Yeah,
um,
like a Lana Del Rey song. Will you love me when I'm old? And yeah, exactly. That's why, like, part of my exercise, the mirror exercise I mentioned a while ago, I
mhm.
do have the part that, like, yeah, I'm going to brush my teeth, whatever. And I look at myself in the mirror and I say, I love you. I smile. I even like blow myself a kiss and all that when I'm like, oh,
Oh, that's
ready to go
beautiful.
somewhere and dressed. But I also do that. Sorry about the TMI, but if I'm about to take a shower, like, no clothes on, I look at myself that way
Oh, it's
because I want
brilliant.
to send a love to my body too. And then, yeah, you're naked and you're vulnerable and you
Mhm.
see your real you with your flaws and everything. And then, yeah, say love to you,
Yeah,
yourself and your body uh, that way too. So, and I think it's important to make eye contact to your reflection in the mirror when you
yeah,
do that. It's more
that's right.
powerful that way.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, I do this thing where I look in the mirror. If I'm not wearing, if I'm naked or if my top's off, and I just look at myself and very least say, John, I never expected to look this good at 48, and that's like it's so funny because
Mm-hmm.
for me when I was like younger, it's like that's so old. It's like people live to 48, and
Yeah,
just having any kind of it was like such a low bar for me. It's like at least if I can say that, it's like a great start.
yeah,
Um, and I love that you're doing that, Viviane.
yeah.
That's
I like to say I'm grateful for my beautiful, healthy body, for example, and then
yeah.
yeah, just be that's part of the exercise. Thank you. But yeah, so yeah, I hope that helps you, Sarah. I love the flower picture.
Wonderful. Mm, my turn?
Um, my turn now.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say yay either way. And I'm never wrong.
Okay.
Just double checking that we've got everyone tagged. I think we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks good. We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. Please do drink as much water as feels right for you.
Okay. Edward Kenneth, please say hi in the chat if you're still here.
Edward Kenneth. Do, 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 do. Yes, Edward's here. W8.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Good day. Can I get an energy clearing, please? Wow. Edward's message and energy looks like you don't need any energy clearing. Um, so,
Yeah, that's good.
so
Yeah.
done. Thanks for asking. Um, okay, let's see, Edward. Thank you for your request and your positive
Mm-hmm.
vibes. Just ask everyone else that we've been working with to step back, give us space, and asking Edward and your guides step forwards. Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of energy. It's the toroidal field that Edward's heart generates. It's like this huge swirling motion in it. It reminds me of imagine a big galaxy, kind of vertical, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of it's unstable, and it's spewing out tons of energy. Um it doesn't seem like a super negative thing. It's just um feels like a lack of alignment. It's leaking a lot of energy.
Mhm.
I can imagine this feeling really, really, really draining. Let's do. As I come closer, I feel I'm just being bombarded with Edward's energy. It's some kind of your higher self is saying it's a reaction to something that was a um, trying to attach to the center of your heart. It was a defense mechanism. Oh, your higher self says that this was one of your superpowers you were forced to use early to reject an entity trying to attach to your heart. But you weren't ready yet to use this superpower, which is why you become so this feeling of discombobulated. I'm just going to take a look in the center of her heart. What do you see, Viviane?
Um, I initially see when I checked his energy, I see there's a light behind him. I think that's the leaking of energy you're mentioning because
Hmm.
it's almost like it's splashing. It's like it's coming splashing next to your body, his body, and then just going all over.
Yeah,
Um,
like someone throwing paint, like buckets of paint around.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as I come into contact with the center of your heart and where your soul connects in with the center of your heart, Edward, there's your soul is saying it's a soul leak. And it sounds like traumatic, right? It sounds like, oh no, my soul's gonna run out of whatever it is that it had and it's leaking it. It's source, it's like this infinite source of energy flowing through it. So it's not that your soul's being drained in any way, but it is causing a draining effect on your human form. So I'm just being shown by your guide. Okay, it's what's damaged is there's a kind of lock around your soul. So imagine your soul comes in like this into the center of your heart chakra and then locks around the outside of it. And it's this lock itself, the very core of your heart, that has a breakage in it. Let's help heal this. Source love energy from the highest dimension of source down to your crown, third eye, throat, into your heart. And then just helping reform this central connection with your soul. Ordinira isimo tromo uchinimiakta. Some Elven light language to help thread light around to rebond your heart and soul. Ataraka atakara atakarama noro uma takarama. And a little bit of gentle light language just to help the fire of your heart reconnect. Not any big roars right now because it's too much. Just
Mhm.
gently remembering those frequencies, what your big brave heart is like. And you have this lovely warrior energy, Edward, this very brave, just like your energy. Can I get an energy clearing? It's like there's a lot of courage in
Mhm.
your energy. Um, I'm just going to help stabilize the connections with other chakras and this like constant like like warping energy, the splashing energy.
Mhm.
Let me know if there's anything else, Viviane.
Yeah, I feel a light pressure on top of my head, as if light is it's pouring over his crown chakra, and then before when it was getting to the heart, I could see as you were doing that, I saw light escaping from the back of his heart chakra,
Hmm.
and then when you're saying the light language, it started to interrupt that energy escaping from the back of his heart chakra.
Brilliant. I just asked your guide for a regular practice you can do, Edward, and this practice is to say out loud, I am my heart, and my heart is me. I
Mm-hmm.
love the whole of me. I've never heard those words before. And I think they were so simple and so beautiful. Um, and right now we are at what time? 49 minutes in. So if you look in the replay, you'll find that. Um, and I feel like doing that at least once a day. Maybe it'll be your new morning practice, as we were just sharing our practices of self love. It's that for you, it's a self love. It's a reconnection and a re-invitation for your soul to come fully into your heart once more. How beautiful. I hope that helps you, Edward.
Yeah, and the pressure on my head is not there anymore, so I felt relieved too. So wonderful.
Lovely. And Carole was just saying, I asked Raphael and Michael to help just before you all answered my tongue question. So guess they heard me loud and clear. I am in awe of all the stuff that you both teach us to help. Oh, thank you. And I must admit, it's one of the reasons I really love doing this work, because to
Mm-hmm.
learn so much. I don't just turn up and know all this stuff. We learn as we go. And I feel we're all capable of doing this. And I love, at the very least, trying to lead by example, and just
Mm-hmm.
when you create these safe
Yes.
spaces and invite people in with the highest good, love and compassion of all, then we get a place that we can all help each other.
Yes, definitely a lot of learning. I remember when I completed the higher self intermediate training with you, and I started doing the live streams like, woo, boot camp.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
boot camp training live on live on YouTube.
Um, I just did an interview. Evan, who's a subscriber, just interviewed me just before the live stream today,
Yeah.
and I remember him. I was just reflecting on how he was. Some of the questions were about how I'd learned to do so much in such a short space of time, and I remember just thinking, we've got so much to catch up with. We've got like so much to remember. There's, my guy's like, John, remember, there's no urgency to this. Stop racing all the time. It's like, I know, but I want all the cookies. I want to eat all the psychic cookies now. It's like, no, you'll get a bellyache. Just like pace yourself. There's plenty of days left. But thank you, Edward. You said, thank you. I've been feeling off the last couple of days. Love the words, and I have the time jotted down. So thank you so much. Thank you. Pleasure to
Mhm.
help you.
Yeah, wonderful.
I was just going to post my meditations because
Mm-hmm.
I used to do that. Please do take a look in the description of today's video, um, which describes the links for booking or donating to
Yeah.
Viviane and I.
Yes. And please subscribe to our channels. And yes, thank you, John.
I was literally about to say, subscribe to the channels, like the videos, hit the notification bell, buy the hoodies, listen to the music. Like, oh no, there's so much to do. But I think that's why I have like a page that says, get started with John. Um, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's all a journey. And likewise, if Viviane and her incredible gifts resonate with you, then please do book her as well.
Yes, thank you.
Great. My turn?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm just going to put on a different song. This one goes the best with the beat boops, I think, but I need to write a beat boop song. I still haven't done it. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Excuse me. My throat is healing. Okay. Jane M, let us know if you're here. Jane M is asking for a healing right side, kidney, gallbladder, and intestinal area. Trying to heal continual issues. So close yet so far. Thank you. Yes,
All right,
Jane's here.
Jane is
Thank you.
here. Okay, let's see.
Okay, music turn down. Alexa, turn music down. Okay. Let's ask everyone else step back, and for Jane and our guides to step forward.
Mhm.
And the question was, yeah, side kidney, gallbladder, intestinal area. Healing. I was going to ask Jane's higher self. Oh, wow. It's just a really horrible visual that your higher self has given me. In really simple terms, this it's like I just seeing toxic energy from others, and that's just from around the world, our collective, and then what people are saying to you, Jane, and this energy. It's like you're trying to digest it, so you're allowing this energy to come into you, and it very interestingly flowing downwards, to down, and then it's hitting these different parts of the body on the way down. I was aware. I have this like building concept, if you like, that in my mind and heart, that the gallbladder is one of the first organs to try and process literally the bile of others, the toxicity of others. All of our body, all of our organs are capable of this. And so this digestion aspect is like, this is not your energy to digest. Let me ask, why are you trying to digest this? You have had a superpower in a previous life that supported this. Oh, and a different form. Is that true? Don't cows have multiple stomachs, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
I wasn't showing you as a cow, Jane, interestingly. It was more that you had like a very different physiology that was much more capable of consuming negative energy of others. And that's not something not true now as a human. What do you see, Viviane?
I was shown right away her intestines, and so they look pale, and I could feel a little bit of nausea, like this uneasy feeling, and so the outside of her intestinal, they look very pale, like in an unhealthy way, and it's not. There's also like a dryness to them, and then looking inside, there's like a coating of like a whitish substance coating the interior of the organ.
Oh yeah. Yes, like this milky.
Yeah.
I think this is like, I think this is it's wounding. It's a form of scarring on the intestine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. I was just doing some really gentle clearing, just started by bringing source light across the whole body, and also help this
Mm-hmm.
illuminate all these aspects of you. Yeah, you're right. It looks like the intestine's the most. It's really interesting. I think it's because it's there's the biggest jarring effect with the intestine because it's so different. Like its purpose is to digest for you,
Mm-hmm.
your energy, whereas the kidney and gallbladder do have some capability of processing collective energy. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna just do one like first pass of the intestine. I'd love you to take a second look, please, Viviane.
Okay.
So I'm just going to help bring in another column of source light down into Jane's intestine to clear and to heal, to energize. I'm going to gently trace my way around the large intestine. And the small intestine. Charama inarama toromo o chorama. And then releasing through the base of the spine, the root chakra, entire. Yeah, just starting to drain that out now. Apologies, Jane, if you need to go to the toilet, please do. You don't need to stick around if you're at a desk. Please go ahead and release. Okay. Over to you, Viviane.
I see that the color now it's not as pale, and I see like a sheen to it. It doesn't look like drying anymore. So.
That's good. Let's see. And interesting, the energy of so close yet so far, Jane, is I feel that you are having some, capability of healing yourself, which is great. We all do, right? We all have this. Everything you see here, everything you see on this live stream is possible by you. Just know that if you keep trying to ingest other people's energy, you're gonna just come back to these same problems. So that so far aspect, you'll keep coming back to. So suggestion is really to help develop stronger boundaries, and some of this is a form of savior complex. I've suffered from that. Maybe I still do a little. And that is that we just can't save those that don't want saved. We can't help the rest of humanity. We can't fix everyone, right? What we can do is lead by example. And and one of your big soul lessons in this life, Jane, is learning that in time, likely you will learn how to relearn how to properly process and help Mother Gaia transmute collective negative energy. But first, you need to learn the lesson of how you can't save everyone. That there'll be specific times and intentions, and perhaps in a kind of healing modality that you would do it. Not just trying to quite passively, implicitly keep supporting the collective. The collective needs to heal itself. And have you ever wondered why Viviane and I try and save the world by working with you guys on your insides? Is because that's where all the problems are, right? That's where, although they're manifested outside in the world, the root causes are here. And this is why you could say the world keeps coming so close and yet so far, is because we'll keep repeating the patterns until we heal the causes within each of us. I got very profound very fast. Here's the free 14-day spirit guide meditations for can I pronounce it? Energy and entity removal and protection. I'll just call it energy protection for short. And that includes a great video on boundaries. So a 1 hour practice on creating boundaries. So I hope that helps you, Jane. Excuse me.
Yeah, time for some water too.
Someone was saying, yeah, let us know, Jane, in the chat how you're feeling. Someone was saying, as a healer, and then I didn't quite read it all. Who was saying that? Yeah, Julianne Guthrie Smelson was saying, channeling the gallbladder before and being a healer, this is good information to know. Yeah. it's quite remarkable what our bodies do, right? They're I could like my journey with reflexology, I could just immerse myself in a universe of studying the human body and the beautiful consciousness that our bodies hold. Um, Jane's saying less stressed, less pain. Thank you,
Wonderful. Thank you, Jane.
Jane. And Jane, you're doing great. Like to those points about so close. You're doing a lot of great work. And sometimes I feel, when we're doing these requests for people, is that because we're not familiar day to day as an average human, we're not familiar with all these different topics. So sometimes we think it's just us, like, or only me, only I've been processing or attempting to process the negative energy in the collective. It's like, no, we're probably all doing it. It's just that, this is being brought to light at this time. Okay. Is it me next?
Yeah, I am next here. Let's see. All right, I'm ready to select our next request.
Okay. Fantastic. So we choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Delphi Ross, please say hi in the chat.
Can it be about aliens? Yeah, more aliens requests, please, people. Yeah, I must admit, I don't really use that word, aliens, anymore. But Delphi, Ross, are you here? Yes.
Delphi's here. Hi, Delphi. You're asking for healing and clearing.
Asking Delphi Ross, your guides and higher self step forwards to assist with the healing, clearing, and you feel sleep with my meditation, so that's just my voice. But yeah, do sleep if you ever feel tired. Delphi's higher self says a lot going on all at once. There's some upgrades going on at the same time. That's the sleep thing is, yes, I have a relatively deep voice, and yes, it's largely in the same tone. And yes, I've done a lot of meditations, and as my wife says, I can bore people to sleep with my voice. What's happening is that your body's also going through an upgrade at the same time. So your body needs to go into standby. When our laptops go, in fact, mine tried to do it just before the live stream says, hey, I need to restart. And you're like, no, do not restart. Don't do it now. And it says, I'm going to need 4 minutes. And, our bodies don't do that because like Clippy from the 90s, like, hey, buddy, I see you're trying to do an upgrade. It doesn't say, I need 4 hours off. That would be amazing if our bodies said that. You can ask, right? You can ask your body about upgrades like, do I need an upgrade? Do I need more rest? What's going on? It seems to be more as well going on here. Seeing, well, I don't know why I keep saying the word seeing. It's such a funny thing to do as a human because it's perceiving, right? It's like I perceive the colors and the feeling and sensation. If I just saw something, it'd be like, oh, I'm looking at a photograph. What I feel it is, Viviane, is in the heart. So from just below the heart and then just above the heart is Kundalini energy, and it's when you it reminds me of when you have a fire and then you like a candle and you extinguish it and you get that kind of little swirling smoke
Yeah.
left afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And it's blocked and stuck, so it's Kundalini rising energy that previously has come up from the root chakra and since been blocked and disconnected from its kind of flow, and is now sat around the heart, the lower heart, and up and a little bit upwards as well. What do you perceive?
I agree with that. I also feel something in the there's energy in the root chakra too. It feels a little like tingly.
And that's what
And
stopped it, yeah.
and interestingly, I usually when I'm scanning the bodies, I usually see a horizontal bar moving through the body, and in her
Mm,
case, it was the the lines were much faster, moving much faster
mhm.
through the body.
Oh, really interesting. So the root chakra just said, "It was me. I stopped the upgrade." And like, "You did what?" I said, Well, I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready yet for this upgrade."
Okay.
So I must admit, sometimes I'm a bit slow, right? I didn't realize, of course, uh, an activation, an upgrade relates to the heart. There's a Kundalini energy, your Kundalini energy rising up and flowing through you as part of that activation. And your root chakra like pulled onto that and disconnected the flow and blocked it and said, "No, I don't think we're ready." And it seems specifically your body not feeling ready enough to it.
Mhm.
Um, do you want to do some work on the root chakra? There is something
Sure.
there to clear, isn't there? And I'll just work through the rest of the body.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bringing in source love energy to help align your chakras and really help flow, improve the connections between each crown and third eye, and throats and hearts, your solar plexus. A little bit more work in the solar plexus, just clearing out. Return to source, so never turn here again. Sacral chakra, and at the moment for the roots, I'm just ensuring there's a clear connection to it, and that's it. And then for this remaining energy, almost like I'm blowing smoke up through spinal cord connections, the connections between each chakra that follow up through the spine, just releasing it up out your crown chakra, up out of your body, releasing anything that's blocked. That no longer serves your highest good. Return to source or never turning again. And then I'm just gently encouraging your crown chakra just to bring that flow, ease it, slow it down, and just bring it to a pause for now so you're ready to release it in the future. Okay. How's the root chakra looking?
I feels better. Not heavy, not tingling anymore. And I saw the word balance after you did all that. So thank you, Delphi, for your request.
Yeah, let us know, Delphi. Hope that helps you.
Okay. Now it's your turn, Jon.
Turn.
Mm-hmm.
Randomly selecting all galactic requests. Just all requests.
Brothers and sisters, so look up to the sky with your heart open wide.
BG, let us know if you're here.
Unity of our love.
Calling on BG. Yes. And I'll stop John singing. Oh yeah, didn't I learn last week that just press it again?
Mhm.
That didn't work. I'm sure it went louder and then faded out. It's like, oh, it's like semi-professional sounding. Okay, so BG says, hello, could I have an inner child healing? I've been doing inner child work and would love a boost in healing for my sweet inner child. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. And then not
Mhm.
sure what that, they're really pretty emojis. Are they like roses, like a rose and a flower or something or similar? Very pretty. And what a lovely way to describe your inner child. I was guided to bring forwards your inner child, BG. So a little bit like I would in a client session one-to-one. And what I'd invite you to do is as I do this, so it'll be quite short and simple. As you bring forward your inner child, please do pay attention to her, as you have so lovingly in your request. Okay, so let's just ask BG, your higher self and guide, step forwards. And I'm creating a little safe space, first of all, around your guide's higher self, Viviane and I, and just to help any of the noise in the background, even within our safe space of every other being that we've invited in. There's a lot of us here. And I'm creating, it's a little mirror for you, BG. And this mirror, it's kind of like a portal, except it's not. It doesn't really travel. It doesn't allow you to step through it. Kind of like a read-only portal. It's offering a window, mirror into yourself. If you'd like to walk up to this mirror, just about 1.5 meters in front of it, I'm setting the intention for this mirror to show you the version of you that you were when you were a young child. The age of you that aligns with your inner child. And just allow the perception, not just visual, the smell, sensation, vibration, colors, how that version of you feels to be in the presence of, feeling the light. And pay attention to the beautiful heart of your child of you. And start to see now, I'd like to just fast forward quite quickly through your life, just offering little snapshots here and there as each year goes by since that age. Just see that energy from your heart continue to grow or to shrink and grow, whatever happens each year. And as that happens, just allow yourself to witness, bear witness, as this mirror, what was effectively a window, this younger inner child of you eventually becomes a mirror of you now. And see how you have expanded and contracted in your heart and your love for yourself, and also that connection with your inner child. And then let's rewind back. We'll go back again, back through those years quickly, back to see through the window, to perceive through the window once more your inner child. Perhaps you'd like to allow them to say a couple of words to you, to share a couple of emotions. I hear your inner child saying, it's the love in it. It's the love in it. It's the love. They're rubbing their tummies. It's the love in my tummy. Sometimes I lost it, and sometimes I found it. It's the love in my tummy. And just you're rubbing your hands with your flat knuckles just over your stomach. And perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your inner child. You can repeat after me. You can also pause this in the replay and insert whatever you wish. I love you. I thank you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. I set you free so that I could continue these lessons to learn and grow you within me. And you can run up and give her a big hug if you wish, BG. And just feel now in your solar plexus in your tummy and in your sacral chakra that she's always been there and she continues to be there to support you and love you. And I'm releasing that mirror, that window. Return to source or never return here again.
That was beautiful. BG, when I called in your higher self and your guides, I saw your inner child. You were holding her hand. Then you both walked forward and sat down facing each other, and I saw her. You're both playing. I don't know what it's called. We know when kids play and they do this with their
Yeah.
hands. So yeah, so that's where you start doing that, and you start playing, and just she got all giggly after that, and then I saw a um, a, a bright golden light shaped as a infinite sign between your heart and her heart, and then you're holding hands, and you're telling her, I love you, you are safe, you are loved, and you bring me joy. You were telling her that, and it was very important for you. So if you want to write it down and add that to your practice. So I love you, you are safe, you are loved, you bring me joy. So keep telling that to your inner child. And yeah, she needed to hear that more often. And then I got that I should say, like, play more with me. So that's why she was showing that in the beginning. So do some playful things and things that make you feel like you're a kid again. That will be a way of sending more joy to your loving joy to your inner child.
Wonderful. Hope that helps you, BG. Oh, BG says, love that. We'll keep telling my inner child how much I love her. Thank you both.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. It does. That's maybe the first time I've done that in a live stream. Oh, is this our year anniversary? Have I
I don't
forgotten
know.
our anniversary?
I was going to ask about the day.
Ah,
You're in trouble. I have to look at the day. I knew the month, but I knew the dates were both cute. Because we
maybe
have
we
to
should.
talk
Maybe
about.
it's I think it must be next week.
Yeah, we have to do something special.
Yeah, we'll have to for a while. Like remember it, and then and then once you remember it, we'll do something special.
So
Wow.
we have a week to think about it. Yeah. So it's
Um, so funny. And that's it. I'm coming to the US. Um, I got halfway through, just halfway through reading BG's comment, which was, yeah, definitely keep telling your child how much you love her. And I just posted in the live chat
mm-hmm.
the inner child healing, which many people find very, very
Yeah.
powerful. It helps.
Yeah.
Right. All that talk of anniversaries, I'm like, oh, it's that emotion of. I think I've maybe forgotten once with my wife, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And it was so annoying because you know that very human thing. It's like I remembered this morning. It's like, yeah, but what happened? I just remember she's all dressed up, candlelit dinner, and I was like, my face said it all, and she's like,
Yeah.
"You forgot," and I was like, yes." And so, you know what? Never forgotten since. So whose turn is it now?
Mine. You chose BG. Right. Here. All right. Ready to select next. Just post your Zach is asking, let's close. Now just post your request in caps. You still have a chance. Thank you. Okay. Rachel H. Please let us know if you're still here. Rachel H. Okay. And I saw a comment when you said your voice is boring, and then I saw Angela said no, your voice is it's not boring. It's and there are other comments too. Your voice is not boring. It's healing, reassuring. There's something else that I wrote. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, and I agree. It's not boring. It's very healing. There's something healing about your voice. I sense that.
I do feel just like our eyes, our voices are a window to our souls.
Mm-hmm.
And I do. I don't know why I'm saying this now. I just after John's year reflection of live streams is I do wonder what people think when they come in like partway through what we do. Hi Rachel H. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your request. Sometimes you join us and we're like this, completely silent. Other times there's music playing and I'm just like sat there. And then there's other times like beep boops, and then there's sometimes like rah. It's like there's just such a huge diversity of these things we do.
Yeah. So is your voice is soothing? Somebody just said Rachel. I mean Angela and Justine just said it's soothing. And Rachel's here. Thank you, Rachel. You're asking for a clearing and a reading. Okay.
Let's ask Rachel and your guide step forwards. Would you like to do one, the reading or clearing?
I'll do the clearing. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. This really lovely, very reassuring message from your higher self. So this is very much a part of you, Rachel. Is it being shown the world? I was actually touching my labradorite. I just shown the world gently revolving. And the message is to continue to allow the world to spin. Even if we don't wake up in the morning or get out of bed on time, the world keeps spinning. It keeps going round, and us busy humans keep doing our busy human things. It doesn't stop just because we take a moment off. And there's very much a message of letting go, just letting it be, allowing the world to spin, allowing a lot of this chaos to unfurl. And what I feel can be a controversial view of your higher self is that this world will fix itself. If you watch the world at a distance, so many beautiful souls are being birthed into this planet and have been here for many decades and are reawakening themselves to help find a new way, to help create a new world. And that at a distance, imagine being millions and millions of miles away from the earth and witnessing just little sparks and chaos and the odd flame and disruption that happens on earth, that actually earth is working through its own turmoil and own pain. So a huge part of this is you is letting go of your control, the grasp, that tight grasp you have on trying to keep things the way they are and allowing them to gently release, to allow better things to come in. And it's a message I feel it affects many of us, both in the live chat and around the world at this time. I really hope it helps and resonates with you, Rachel. I bet you, Viviane, with your clearing.
Yes, I did a clearing on her heart and the throat chakra. That was pulled to do.
That's lovely.
And then I pulled a column of golden light through her body and grounded the energy. So
Yeah, let us know, Rachel, if that helps you.
okay.
I can hear someone. I can hear your keyboard as I tagged someone, and then you untagged it and realized that you'd untagged it because I'd already tagged it and tagged it again. This is us like living. It's like being a married couple, right? We're like,
It's funny because one.
I just put out the trash. You did?
In my bag. Okay, it's your turn, Jon.
I just got asked by my daughter the other day. She said she's home from university for just 2 more weeks. She said, "Dad, do you ever take out the rubbish or trash?" And I was like, I just didn't know what to say about that. I was like, okay, breathe, just relax. Yes, I do, quite regularly, in fact, and continue my life without just reacting. I'm sure me a few years ago would have just lost my patience. Such a simple question. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, I hope it helps you. Choose the next request. Is this Carole? So I pronounce your...
Yeah, she's also saying her name is Angel.
Angel. Oh, how lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if you hear Carole, Angel.
Carrie's saying her 16-year-old son.
That's the old
I know her 16-year-old says that to her all the time.
I won't repeat some of the things my son says to me. I would describe our interactions as either incredibly excited and positive, or just completely dismissive. So it's fun having teenagers. Hello, yes, thank you. I'm so open to galactic lives too, Jon and Viviane. Fantastic. Thank you for opening up your galactic self. And so he said, "Hi, John and Viviane. My name is Angel. I was wondering if there are any parallel or past lives standing out in my Akashic records right now, connected to my purpose and clearing of any blocks. Fantastic. I'm just going to open your question up to, in part, your purpose. Like what is your purpose, as well as your past lives and your galactic lives, and also find out a bit more about blocks. And you're asking a clearing of any blocks. So we can do like a removal of any anything on your being at this time. So just asking Kali, Angel, step forwards. Your higher self, your guides. The purpose has, I'd say, of all the messages I've heard today, like the clearest sounding purpose, like or clearest articulated purpose, is to help the brokenhearted spread their wings, find their wings again. And I must admit, I've only just realized after saying that you are Angel. Maybe that was sat in my subconscious temporarily, but that's so beautiful. Um, and I did see this, like some of these connections with your hearts. Some clearing required there. Let me also ask your Akashic records as well, about your past, parallel, and future lives. This mission traces back to many lifetimes ago, like many lifetimes ago. Your very old soul, and there was some loved ones. You kept having these experiences of where people would get really sad, they would die from broken hearts, and it was so shocking to you as a soul. You decided to go on a journey of trying to help other people, other souls. And I saw like one lifetime, then the next lifetime, as you repeating that pattern. And it's a little bit of that savior complex of like, oh, I want to, um, I want to kind of heal all the hearts in the universe. I want to help them all, save them from their hearts being broken, and then they won't die of a broken heart. And that's significantly evolved since. Oh, okay, and you realize that this is why the mission now says it's not just about saving the broken hearts, because you're saying that would just drain you. You'd just never be able to fulfill it. It's about helping broken hearts. This both symbology and energetically of them finding their wings again, spreading their wings, is allowing themselves to climb up, to lift, doing this, trying to show on camera, lifting up with their wings, like going up and down. So you're trying to lift, empowering people to lift themselves out of these deep, dark experiences. This has been a multi-lifetime soul mission. And your soul is saying, so I came to Earth. This is like a great place for broken hearts. So that's true. It is a great place. I appreciate you coming here. And yeah, there's a whole lineage of lifetimes. I saw Andromedan and Syrian before you came to Earth. There's just many others. How about you, Viviane? Have you been looking at the reading or the healing at all?
Yes, actually, I was shown her in front of a large. It was a book, and she kept like turning the pages and writing notes, but really fast, and turning the pages and writing notes. I'm wondering, like, what's this all about? Why is she writing so fast? And then I was shown that the pages had a list of names, and what she was doing is putting check marks on next to some of the names, because those are people there she's here to help. So every time she completed a task of helping somebody, helping someone in any way, she'll go back to the list and just be to put those check marks. So that's why it was being, she was writing so fast.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, and it doesn't matter. It could be a very simple thing as I had a flash image of standing in line and being helpful, cordial to the person in front and behind her. It's just like simple day-to-day things that she's doing, that gestures that are helping others. And so it could be something as simple as that, and something more, a little more complicated. Just that's what she's doing.
That's beautiful.
So
And yeah, I feel such a big thing is really just being able to work through some of the remnants of the savior complex, and you're focusing on empowerment, how leading by example, and I hope that Viviane and I help lead by example just by turning up and doing something we love doing to help others. And it doesn't need to make sense to us all. We don't need to fully understand it all. It just is, and it's enjoyable. We love coming back. And I do feel that, we're never going to fulfill 9 billion requests in 2 hours. It wouldn't matter how many 2 hours we did. We would
yeah,
never save the world directly, but indirectly by leading by example, saying, I'm doing the thing I love and I'm doing it more each day. Is just a wonderful way of helping, encourage people and inspire them to follow their own journeys, their own paths, find their own wings again.
yes.
Thank you, Angel, Callie.
Okay, I'm ready to select our next subscriber,
Thank you.
next request. Oops. Oh, I have to be on the right page. Requests, start requests.
And Angel is saying, I understand this energy and experience so much. My heart has been feeling what people are feeling around the world and in humanity. And now I'm trying to find a way to do my part and not be a martyr. Well done. Well, you know what? Even that, just the identification of that alone is such a huge step forwards. Well done, Callie. You got some really beautiful gifts there, and I know you're going to help so many, because you already are.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm ready to select our next request.
And no matter how deep and dark we fall, we'll never lose sight of it all.
Jules Niner, please say hi in the chat, Jules. If you're, I guess it's a recent request, so you're probably here. Jules, and thank you all for being here, and we appreciate you joining us every week.
Yes, thank you. Jules Niners, let us know. Yeah, Jules Niners
Okay,
here.
great. So, can you please see if the hand work I did the other day, if Gaia and others who needed felt it? My hands got hot and tingly.
Nice. The short answer is yes. I saw the more useful answer is what I saw coming from your hands was this energy being sent out and stopping. So there's there's like pulsing, like it's coming out and then um stopping, coming out and stopping, and it created like this pulsing. And what I heard was you're getting started, right? And it's a self-doubt. It's that self-belief. Is it really working? Is what I'm doing working? Is it really helping? Um, and you know what? You're doing exactly the right thing. You're asking and even asking others. Do you think it's helping? Do you think it's working? Because what you're trying to do is cultivate within you what you see Viviane and I do every single request is we kind of suspend our own beliefs, right? We hold space for the fact that we're going to do something lightly in the next request that we've maybe never done before. And so we just allow ourselves to go through it. And the reason I use those words suspend belief is because if you, Jules Niner, just allow yourself to send this energy and you allow yourself to continue to do it and you suspend the doubt, say the doubts, you're going to feel that at some point, right? It's fine. Just hold it, like pause that doubt for a moment, just for a few seconds, release that energy. It will create some different sensations in your hands as well. And then once you're done, just allow yourself to reflect on the experience and say, well, that was the whole experience. You know, it's a bit like if you keep going up to a little sapling of a tree that you plant, and it's, you know, takes a tree, this tree, 100 years to grow to full potential. If you go in and check every day and ask if it's growing yet, you're never going to see individually each day that growth. And your doubt, if anything, if you especially keep pulling out the soil, it'll never grow at all. It might die. So this is just a reminder, some practices to help you feel into that surrender. Just allow the experience to be. And you've already made a great start, right? Because you're already allowing it, those moments of pulsing out the energies helping. And just finally, the other advice is, as you said, others who needed it felt it. Just a reminder to everyone, whenever you're sending out, I picked up some of the themes in the earlier chat, was
Yeah.
whenever sending energy to anyone else, always ask their permission. Always, always, always. If anyone sends any healing energy to someone else without their permission, it's an attack. It is an energetic attack. So to be really conscious, just as we would in the physical, we wouldn't just run up to someone and hug them without first asking permission. And this work is so much more invasive, right? Energy is the very core of everything. And so sending your energy to something, to someone else, or to many people, please always do so by, if it's the collective, for example, and Jules and I are saying, yes, my family, then the first thing I advise is ask your family's permission. Ask them, can I do this for you? Even if they don't fully understand it all or subscribe to, or what's the word, prescribe to all of your belief systems, describe it in as plainly as you can. I would love to do some energy healing for it. I'd love to send you some love energy. Would you consent to that? Would you agree to that if I did it? And the other thing because the other thing I felt with you was that you kept getting this like bounce back as well, like in the pulsing, like some of it's a bounce back as well. You're just saying I did, and they all said yes, please. That's fantastic. And each time you do it, this is something I learned very costly to me. It's a very hard lesson for me to learn. Is, you know, I used to do monthly healings for a small number of people. I would never do that again, right? Always ask. Each time you're going to do something, ask. So, for instance, if it's your family and you have a family WhatsApp chat group, just say, okay, everyone, I'm about to do a healing tomorrow. For those that like it, who would like one tomorrow? You've all said yes previously. What would you like tomorrow? And that can really help. And it's just so much better to be safe than sorry, right? You never want to be on the receiving end of accruing karma just unintentionally, right? Intentional karma, maybe, but not unintentional.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, answer is yes to Jules. And I actually heard the word intention, and it was, I could see you doing what you're doing, and your hands, there was this bright green light pulsing from your hand too. And I keep feeling my hand, my right hand especially, pulsing like right here and tingly. So yes, and wonderful. And I kept hearing the word intention towards the end of the images that I saw. So
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
wonderful work. Yeah.
We squeeze in one more?
Sure. Yes. So yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'm busy singing. I'm playing piano. Some other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing your next request. Catherine L. Let us know if you're here. You're asking for clearing and healing for this poisoned oak and emotional strength needed to let go of all that's no longer serving me stuff today so I can list my home and sell as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
What is this poison oak? Is this a is it a condition or a actual tree? I don't know.
I think she's referring to perhaps a skin. Please clarify that if you're talking about. Are you talking about the skin? Oh, like poison ivy. Okay, poison ivy on your skin. Okay,
Okay.
a rash or itch.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, from a plant. Thank you for sharing. Just asking Catherine step forwards, your guides and higher self.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing you like covered as like you're walking through. It reminds me of a bit like ivy, but there's a lot more as well. A lot of foliage. You seem to be walking through. You're shedding. This is an old skin you're shedding. It's the skin you're shedding. Wow. Last night, I've never seen this in my life, but a spider fell out of a tree onto the wind shield, we call it windscreen of my motorhome, and it was crawling out of its skin. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a spider do that, let alone fall into my windscreen and do it. Um, and it was really struggling. That's what your guide was showing. It's like just like that, John. It's this this peeling off of your old skin so that you can grow more. You can grow. And this is um a a fey it's like a fey past life of you that has supported you almost like a chrysalis, like a cocoon, energetically, and you're now breaking through that. And it's something I don't really talk about that much, but prior to my current set of guides, I had a lot of Elvian and Elemental and Fey guides. My whole team shifted just as I moved um, into this work doing energy clearing. And so there's this big shift that's going on within you. What do you see, Viviane?
I see there are images like outlines of leaves on her skin, and the skin looks very dry as it's about to start peeling off and shedding, but it's throughout her whole body. This
Hmm.
almost if it was like tattooed all over her body, but it's the same color as her skin.
Yeah, it's a birthing. This is a pattern that you've done before. It's so cool to witness. I always wondered how this happened. Fae, as a Fae being, you're birthing out of the forest, so you're actually coming out of a tree, which is incredible to witness, seeing a humanoid form taking form out of the tree as a being of the forest. For you, you're actually shedding that part of you now. You're shedding this old restricted part of you.
That's interesting because right before I saw the skin, I didn't understand why I saw it was a woman walking in a forest and she was wearing a cloak.
Mhm. Wow, just getting these lovely tingles.
Hmm.
The tattoo, I feel some of this is to like this imagery of the tattoo of leaves. Some of this is to honor the current version of you. So it's the outer layer is peeling off you, it's coming off of you quite well. And this at a physical level, this is your skin just continuing to shed, right? We're constantly letting go of layers and layers of skin. In fact, doesn't it form 80% of our household dust? Just next time you're dusting your house. Um, and this tattoo imagery is really beautiful. Is this honoring of this is where I came from. Literally these are my roots. I I was roots. And Catherine saying, "Wow, that makes so much sense about coming out of the tree."
Mm-hmm.
And being shown you climbing, you're climbing up, like helping peel us off. I'm just asking how can we help or how can you help yourself, Catherine? Yeah, there are stages to this. Some of these stages remind me a bit like a butterfly that as you step out of this chrysalis, I was seeing you with some more movements. Movement's going to help you keep being shown over and over. And then I'm like, I don't get it. I still don't get it. And it's just constant movement. It's like some dancing and shaking. And even, I'm sure I've never recommended this before. It sounds a lot of fun. Interpretive dance, right? And Catherine, you're saying that coming out of the
Mm-hmm.
tree, or my ears are ringing so beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally dance out that scene. And so I can see you, and you've got a mirror in front of you. It doesn't need to be a big mirror, and put on some music. I, I'm not sure what the music sounds like. It sounds like this crescendo. It's like it's a classical music or epic music that's building gradually, and you're slowly like this is literally a Hollywood movie coming out of this tree, peeling its bark off your face. A lot of it's already off. I still see some around the arms and around the legs, and it's like heavy on the legs. Because you're saying, can I list my home to sell? It's like that. I just want to step out. I just want to run forwards now. So practicing this will energetically really help you, and also um, help you shed that skin. The next part is really fascinating. Is you may move on to this later or just extend. And you said, OMG, I've been impulsively dancing strange, pushing out interpretive dance for weeks. Woo!
Oh, cool.
Your soul remembers. That's so cool.
Karen
Um,
made it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
and I was going to say that the tingles that I got when you mentioned the woman with the hood walking through the woods is this graduation, feels very much like a butterfly. And although the woman was quite but quite difficult to know where she came from. Just seems like a human wearing a hooded cloak. Was that at any moment you could also burst into life? There's a very spontaneous aspect, and I saw like lifting up the cloak to the sides and like with your arms like flying around like you're a butterfly with them, and it was like playing and dancing. That inner child coming out in the woods.
Mm.
You may enjoy doing that, physically. Um, so I love these, like, this is a whole graduation and entirely optional. I'm not recommending tattoos. I don't have any myself, although I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
But maybe some at most temporary ones of some leaves. I think even like drawing it gently with something that
Mm-hmm.
your skin's happy to absorb, that's happy and healthy. Maybe do a bit of research on what that really is, or get a friend to help you, or some face painting. That
Mm-hmm.
face painting would be the easiest, right? Um, I feel that'd be really good as well because you could put the face paint on and a little bit on your arms, for example, and then wash it off afterwards. And it's
Yeah.
never you never want to forget your roots, but you're wanting to um, honor the practice. And I'd also recommend our friend, our sister, Chloe Rose does a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
work in the woods, and I just feel her Elvian sage,
Mm-hmm.
magic really help you connect
Yeah.
with some of that, and the incredible places she goes to as well. So feel free to check out Chloe Rose Mystic Hearts on YouTube. I'm sure I can.
Yes, and actually, I was thinking about Chloe too because in the beginning, the image I saw the woman wearing a cloak walking in woods, it was just like Chloe too. You
Oh
see
yeah,
her, she's in her element doing that, and too bad you're not in the same area because Chloe does face painting too in events because she's also made me think of her too because of her makeup artist background and she does face painting in events sometimes. So too bad she's not, around. But yeah, do we have her channel to post there? Or?
yeah. I'm just looking it up.
Chloe Rose, and such a beautiful name too. Chloe Rose, such a beautiful name. Chloe Rose.
Yeah, I found her here.
I also think that tattoos are cool, but even though I've been told many times I have a high tolerance for pain, I couldn't deal with the tattoos. That's why I don't have them. Um, and
Wow.
Kara made a comment here, interesting about the spider. She
Mm,
said it's molting. I think it's called spider molting, and
yeah.
that, yeah, it's spider molting. We have a pet jumping spider, and it's so cool to watch, but they are very vulnerable before and after for a few days. It's
Oh,
interesting.
that's amazing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I felt really bad as soon as the spider jumped on my windshield. It's like I I can't stop. I can't like to brush off or find a better place. But it was obviously it was on a mission, and because my motorhome's
Mm-hmm.
brand new to me, it's actually a couple of years old, but it's so clean. I couldn't for ages. I couldn't tell if it's an inside or outside. But yeah, I used to be terrified of spiders, and now um, I
Yeah.
really like them. I'm not quite brave enough to pick them up, but I'll pick them up in a glass.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, it's a start. Um, oh, and Chloe's live. Chloe's going live. Woo!
Yeah.
On
Yeah. I'm
Friday.
excited for her.
Um,
Yes.
so we should definitely celebrate that. I'll
Yeah.
try and come along. I think I'm driving back, picking up my
Yeah.
old camper van then.
I'll
Um,
definitely stop by and say hi. I think it's gonna be 5 p.m. my time, maybe. And I just see a comment, light the light, saying Hannah, it's a natural, obviously a great option for temporary skin art. There, that's true. And Catherine is saying, I've always loved spiders.
yay.
And
Well,
Kara,
thank you. Go ahead.
oh sorry, I just saw Kara saying I have 7 hours worth of tattoos.
Wow,
Whoa,
7 hours.
whoa! I sat on a dentist chair for like 3 hours. I would take that over to the tattoos.
Yeah. When I was a teenager, I had 4 teeth taken out. That was grim, at the front.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you
Yes, thank
for
you.
an incredible day, and it's so lovely reconnecting with anyone,
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Um, and I will bring our session to an end, thanking our guides,
Mm-hmm.
our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session and asking each of us to remain in our individual protective bubbles and to leave the shared session space as I close it down and return to source or never return here again. Please drink as much water as it feels right for you. Get as much rest as it feels right for you. And please take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much. We'll be back together on Monday.
On Monday, yes.
Remembering what to do for an anniversary.
Yes.
And if we forget, please
We need a
tell.
special thumbnail, and then they will be easier for us to remember next time.
Wow. No pressure. Wonderful. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Sending
Thank
love.
you all. Bye.
Bye.